So I am standing in my beautiful garden in Mullumbimby, and I'm standing under this leopard tree because this is my fairy tree. Up there in the green of the foliage are fairies. There are lots of fairies up there. If you are a visionary, you will be able to see them. If you have the fairy archetype, you will probably be able to see them as well. So the fairy is an archetypal energy, and there are people that have that fairy archetype. They love being outside. People with a fairy archetype love to be outside. They thrive in nature. They are very light on the earth because, as you know, fairies are very light and fluffy and they flutter around. And if you have that archetype, that is part of your personality. Now, you will notice fairies, particularly if you go to the market, because they love dressing up. They put on their fairy wings and they have their little fairy wands and they paint their faces and they dance around the marketplaces. These are the people with the fairy archetypal energy as well. So if you love being outdoors, if you love talking to the fairies, sitting in your garden because there's always plenty of them around, you have the fairy energy. Embrace that energy. Just remember not to make too much mischief, because fairy can make fairy mischief magic, and that is part of who they are. So embrace that fairy energy. It is a beautiful, light, enjoyable energy. And get out in the garden, get out into nature and enjoy yourself and be the fairy you are meant to be.